Every day you have to work to make a living, and somehow there's not enough to go around. So you struggle every day just to make a little pay, and hope that the prices will come down. Now just to own a yacht would suit my fancy. Have an airplane, sports car, bowling alley too. Oh, there's a plenty other things I know I'm wanting, but it only tends to make me oh so blue.
Of this class, we'll try to remain quiet and let the case remain calm. This class is sponsored by, in memory of Edward Coleman.
I started out this class with the Blaze Face class, Blaze Face steer to win the class. Really a nice steer that you got to appreciate from the profile. I really appreciate when you handle him over that top, how finished he is, how much natural thickness he's got down into that quarter. Really a nice steer. He's got adequate amount of bone. Steer in second. I really appreciate this steer from the way he handles over that top into that rib and down into that loin and that leg. A nice steer for this young man that comes out with, I'd like to see maybe with a little more bone from that hop down, but really a good calf. Young man's in third, really a nice steer, yet really a nice calf, really a heavy muscle calf that has a lot of volume and boulder sprung, but like to clean him up through that shoulder. Young man's next, really a nice profiling calf. I'd like to see him with a little more finish over that top down to that quarter. Young man's next, a little taller frame calf. Really a nice calf for this young exhibitor. Yet just a little bigger frame for my style today. Yet he's really full into that cod and has a nice set of back wheels into that bone. Young man's next, nice profiling calf that you really got to appreciate from that front end standpoint. I'd like to see with a little more finish over that top and down into that rib. Young man's next in line, a nice skag that moves out the ring, really good, like to level him out to that from hooks to pins. Yet really a finished skag. Comes at you nicely. Young man's next. Next skag, like to see him with a little more finish down to that top and into that quarter. Young ladies finishing up the class, really a nice steer. It's really nice through that profile. Yet like to clean him up and add a little more finish down the top and a little more thickness into that quarter. Nice set of calves in this class. Let's give these young people a round of applause.
Okay, that was Class 5. And winner of that class is Hunter Brazil with calf number 84. Congratulations, Hunter. Good job. All right, second place in that class goes to Chaz Upland with calf number 93. Third place goes to Dallas Henry with calf number 34. Fourth place goes to Cody Smith, calf number 101. Fifth place goes to Carson Pitts with calf 163. Sixth place goes to Alexander Coleman, calf number 7. Seventh place goes to Jacob Bryant, calf number 141. Eighth place goes to Haley Roby with calf number 97. And ninth place goes to Galen Ross with calf number 89. That was Class 5, sponsored by, in memory of Edward Coleman. All right, Class 6 will be coming into the ring. We will have 10 calves in this class. These calves will weigh 1,320 to 1,465. This is our big class. This is our last class. As always, quite a weight range in the last class. All right, coming into the ring, in the first slot will be Jordan Reedy with calf 63. Second slot, Victoria Coleman, calf number 6. Third slot, Garrett Smith, calf 126. Fourth will be John Thomas Fazale, calf 82. Fifth slot will be Nolan Fazale, calf number 128. Sixth slot will be Dalton Carey, calf number 15. Seventh will be John Thomas Fazale, calf 81. Eighth slot will be Gavin Smith with calf 124. And the ninth slot, Hunter Fazale with calf 85. And the 10th and final slot will be Carson Pitts with calf number 164. 10 calves in Class 6. And again, these calves are weighing from 1,320 to 1,465. And this class will be sponsored by Eugene and Susan Foster, other former 4-H Beef Show members of here of a few years ago. Okay, this is our final class, Class 6. Following this class will be the bred and fed class, and they may not have to come back in and show for that. We'll look at our records and see what calves were bred and fed, and look for the first ranking calf in bred and fed in each class, first and second. And following bred and fed will be a showmanship class broken out by juniors, junior high, and senior showmanship. And juniors will be what grades? 4th through
6, and we're having heats. Like heats, which is like 6, 1 and 7 in the other.
Okay.
That's junior and junior high. That's first 7 in. Can't go out there.
Our showmanship, as I said, will have junior, junior high, and senior level. 4th through 6 will be our junior level. 7th through 8th will be our junior high level. And then 9th to 12th grade will be our senior level. Now, we've got so many in the junior and junior high division this year, we're going to have what we call heats. We will have part of them show in one group and part of them show in a second group for that, say, junior class, in the same way with the junior high class. there'll be 7 or so in the junior class. About 14 in the junior class, and we'll break them up in 2 groups. It'll be easier and fairer to the kids than having a whole bunch out there at one time. As I said, our sale will be sometime after our show here, here in the ring. And again, we need help from sponsorship. Any of you who want to help in sponsorship, if you want to buy a calf for your family for a freezer calf, some of you may work with companies that you might make a call about to right quick and get some executive out of your company, maybe to get the company to throw in a little sponsorship money for some one kid or just the show. You might be surprised when you call back to some of these company executives and talk with them that you might run across a former 4-H member or a former FFA member of years ago that participated in such programs like this. Might make your job a whole lot easier than you think in trying to get a little sponsorship to help for a program like this.
I agree. They won't know who it is anyway.
Did you get that?
Until they ask me.
That's why we don't.
You can say, Rob Freeman said, if you don't have anything nice to say about anybody, then keep your trap shut.
Well, we don't have to doubt who it is now.
No, you do not. If they have a problem, it's 289-6442.
I just don't never want to make you mad, is all I know.
Well, you better not.
One of the other committees I want to mention that helps to get the word around about the show and try and get us a little advertisement this year is the publicity committee. And that's headed up by Mike Malcolm and Fred Parchman. And I always appreciate that, getting the word out and times and dates for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next year. I'm gonna ride around on a board. That trailer really. At home. Yep. Yeah.
Thank you.
You sure you don't want that? You can just see them.
We got some guys that are working all day back in the barn, flipping these calves up, dressing them up, and getting them ready to show their usual old
You see the
hands.
one that with the top knot?
Literally. Tommy Corral has been around with this program since its beginning, and
One look like it.
many other shows that he works with each year. Thank you, Tommy, for all you do, and Mike Mobley that's worked for years back there helping clean up, groom up calves. Those two guys, and I know some others back there working today too. Thank you all for helping, parents, leaders. Thank you for helping us. We'll need you again in about a week and a half or so up at Clarksville.
You can't come. I know I can't swear you say there, and I've been thinking.
Let's give these young people a nice round of applause. Really a nice class of heavyweight steers. I started with the young lady steer, the little more moderate frame steer between the two. That's really a little nicer profiling. Yet he's still a nice steer, really pulling that cod, really a nice, when he handles with a lot of finish down that top. Young man's in second, a really a big chested type steer that's got a lot of volumes, yet just when I handled over its top, had a little lighter finish over that rib than the one above it, but still a nice calf. It's got a lot of heavy, really a heavy muscle calf down into that lower quarter. The next calf is really a nice calf. Yet I'd like to see it with a little deeper in its flank, but really a lot of red meat in this calf when he handles down into that lower quarter. The young man's next calf is really a nice calf, yet just didn't have that finish, that overall style to compete with the three above it, but yet a good calf for that young exhibitor. The next calf coming out is really a nice profiling type calf. It's got a lot of bone, yet just like to see a little more natural thickness into that lower quarter. Young man's calf next is really a nice calf that the young exhibitor does a nice job with. Yet I'd like to see it with a little more finish, a little more deeper into that flank and into that cod. Young man's next. I'd like to level this steer out from hooks to pins and have a little more finish over that top and into that quarter. Yet just like to clean it up a little bit through that front end. The blaze face calf next is a nice profiling calf that the young man does a nice job with. Has an adequate amount of bone, just needs a little more finish over that top. Young man's red calf coming out next is a nice calf. It's an easy feeding, easy keeping kind of calf that he does a nice job with today. The young lady's calf in the class, a little larger frame for me today. It needs a little more finish over that top and down into that lower quarter.
All right, that was our sixth class, and that class was taken by John Thomas Fazell with calf number 82. Congratulations, John Thomas. Calf number 82. The second place went to Hunter Fazell with calf number 85. Third place, John Thomas Fazell again with calf 81. Fourth place was Gavin Smith, 124 calf. Fifth place was Dalton Carey with calf 15. Sixth place was Victoria Coleman, calf number 6. Seventh place was Nolan Fazell, calf 128. Eighth place was Carson Pitts with calf 164. Ninth place was George Reedy with calf number 9. And 10th place went to Garrett Smith with calf number 126. Congratulations to all of you in that class. All right, we will go for championship class now. We will bring out first place calves in all 6 classes. In first class will be Alexander Coleman with calf number 1. Second class representative will be Charlie Carter with calf 161. Third class will be Charlie Carter again with calf 162. Fourth class will be Garrett Smith with calf 125. Fifth will be Hunter Paseo with calf number 84. And sixth will be the calf that's the president in the ring out of 6th class with John Thomas Paseo with calf 82. So we'll have 6 calves for the championship. Those calves that took 2nd place in their class will need to be standing by for reserve championship should the champion calf come out of the class that you stand 2nd in. So those calves will need to be haltered and come to the standby arena out here. So Charlie Carter will need someone to help her show. She has the 2nd and 3rd class representatives. We're also looking for Garrett Smith with 125, come in for class 3, and Hunter Paseo, class 4. And Hunter Paseo with calf number 84 for class 5.
That's Charlie.
Okay, ringmasters, let's line our class up by the first place in class 1. Number 1 calf, Alexander Coleman, followed by the 2nd place champion, calf 161, by Charlie Carter, followed by calf 162, by Charlie Carter, followed by calf 125, by Garrett Smith, followed by calf 84 by Hunter Paseo, and then followed by your 6th class champion, John Thomas Paseo with calf 82. That should be your class for your championship. Wilson and Brett Parker. I saw Annette Wilson here earlier today. I think she's still in the crowd behind me. reserve champion that will come out of either this class or one of the second place calves in the classes. The reserve championship will be sponsored by Mr. and Mrs. Bill Mayo of this.
Let's give these young individuals a round of applause for a nice job today. I taught every one of these calves in class. I'm not going to spend much time. Really a nice set of calves throughout the whole show. Thank you very much for letting me have the opportunity to come out today and judge your Houston County Steer Show. I've never been to the Houston County Steer Show, but I'm very, very much impressed with the quality of stock that y'all had today, but I'm more importantly very proud of the kids that y'all have today showing these livestock. Let's give these young men and women a nice round of applause. Really a nice set of calves. I'll go out and pick your champion, and then we'll bring back your second place in that class for reserve champion overall. Thank you.
As our grand champion, from John Thomas Brazil, calf number 82. Calf number 82, shown by John Thomas Brazil. That's our grand champion. And so we'll need our second place calf out of class 6 to come into the ring. And that calf is going to be number 85. And the exhibitor of that calf is Hunter Brazil. Okay, so we're looking for calf number 85 out of class 6. Come in the ring for the reserve championship. Again, our sponsor for the reserve champion is Wilson and Brett Parker. Grand champion is Wilson and Brett Parker. And reserve champion will be Mr. and Mrs. Bill Mayo. Okay, they're getting out calf number 85. That was a second place calf in Class 6. And of course, our champion calf come out of Class 6. So that's why we're bringing the second place calf in for the championship. That calf is shown by Hunter Fazell. And Hunter's already in the ring with another calf. Someone will have to show that calf for Hunter. Okay, here is our second place calf out of Class 6, calf number 85 by Hunter Fazell. This is our class for reserve champion. Okay, that's our reserve champion there. That's calf number 85. That's shown by Hunter Fazell. Hunter will probably want to switch off there and choose the champion calf. Congratulations, Hunter, for reserve championship. You need to pull your calf out for pictures. Okay, that's our championship for grand champion and reserve. The other class winners may be excused from the ring. Our champion calf, again, is shown by John Thomas Fazell, calf number 82. Our reserve champion is calf number 85, shown by Hunter Fazell. Okay, it's just been announced to me that both those calves are farm raised. And that will be also your champion and reserve champion for your bred and fed classes. The champions happen to be just farm raised this year, so that makes you champion for your show as well, for your live class as well as a bred and fed class. So again, congratulations to John Thomas and Hunter for champion and reserve champion in the bred and fed competition. Let's give them a hand, folks. Good job. They happen to be brothers.
That is a good idea.
see the gas grill right up off the charcoal grill? We did that too. It ain't no, you know charcoal. Boy, done it. She's got some 20-pound bag. Like at Kingsford, you buy, it's got the binder or some stuff. But this is good original charcoal. We grill all time. Right beside Willow Springs, Somerville, Missouri.
Hey, junior high's first, right?
Junior, then junior high, then senior.
Good luck.
You don't use it. It won't last quite as long, but he ain't got all that other stuff mixed in with it like it.
Okay, we have our champions now. We have our bred and fed champions, and we're ready for Laura, I guess, showmanship. This will be a junior showmanship class. We're going to bring about half of them in first go around, and then follow the other group or so. So, everyone who's in grades 4 through 6, if you're going to show in your showmanship class, you need to get with your best calf for showmanship, and you need to come to the lineup area and get ready to come in and show for showmanship. These will be our young. This is their first show, or some of them this will be their first show. They may not be as experienced as some of the older kids who will be showing here later on this afternoon, but this will be a chance for our youngsters or young 4-H'ers to show off their skills in showing a beef steer. So this will be grades 4 through 6. Be about 7 or 8 in this first group that we'll show. Then we'll show the rest of the group of the junior showmanship class. So let's get our calves to the show ring, the lineup area, and get ready to come into the show ring. Ring masters, you'll need to take charge of the kids and calves when they come in and line them up like you and the judge or the judges instructed you to for showmanship. We still have that rule for first-year showers. If they need a parent or leader to come in and help them, even in showmanship, that they can come in and help show.
Y'all didn't know that cows have a steering wheel. You'll notice every once in a while the ringmasters are grabbing by the tail, twisting around. That gets them to go in the moving forward, a forward direction.
Okay, I see 6 in the ring for junior showmanship.
Because they definitely have a
for showmanship.
mind of their
How many
own
will be in
a lot
that?
of times. Just like one showed a while ago by just laying down, just like an old mule did.
If Laura's trying to work some more.
We're
on the
WCBN
ring
Channel
for us.
12. We're bringing you here this show here in Houston County. We're down here at the Cumberland City Stockyards, actually in Stewart County, but it's a Houston County boot show here for the 4-H'ers. And you got 6 cows here in this particular graveyard there. Just strictly a showmanship, whichever one's the best show, not necessarily which one has the best cow. You know, I've heard them say anything from rubbing them on the brisket to giving them instructions on how to hold that cow still. Some of these little fellas really have trouble pulling these cows because the cows weigh a lot more than they do. You'll notice that guy there holding the steering wheel. So for all you people out there that enjoy steak, cows have steering wheels. This is WCBN Channel 12. Houston County's fastest growing network. We're sponsored by Hardware there at Tennessee Ridge. Anything from a
See one individual that just walked in our group, and that's our county extension director, Miss Settles, Miss Sheila Settles. I believe she just joined us. I'd like to recognize her. She gives the direction to the extension programs in Houston County, and Sheila, we appreciate you. Good to see you again.
Our next sponsor there is Signature Healthcare there in Arlington Community Area. Anything you need, you know, long-time care, short-time care.
Hey, Laura's just informed me that we're going to have only one heat, one group of junior 4-H'ers showing for showmanship. Laura, are the others coming in? This is it. We'll have 7. And we'll probably only have one heat in the junior high showmanship too. So ringmasters and judge, this is your group for junior showmanship. And we'll let these 4-H'ers show off their skills for the junior showmanship.
Other sponsors, the Traditions First Bank, Houston County's only hometown bank, started in right here. They've since put another one in Dixon, Tennessee. And anything you might need to talk to them about, you know, building a house, buying a car, refinancing a loan, just go down and see them down there at the Traditions First Bank there on Main Street here in Tennessee. Houston County Drug Alliance just recently did a thing for Family Night there at the youth center that they sponsored. They sponsor a lot of different programs to keep your children safe here in the county. As I said, all good sponsors of WCBN 12.
Let's give these young showmen a nice round of applause. They all do a nice job. I tried to go through each one of them and give them a few pointers of how to do better exhibiting their calf. Some that I told several of them how to grab their calf up closer to its head so you get more control. When you're moving your calf, you're trying to turn it around in a circle right there and go back in the same spot. Always take that calf and turn it over the nose, where it makes that calf less confused. It makes that circle a little better, and makes it easier on you and the calf. There's one person that does a nice job today. All these individuals, let's give them a round of applause, and I'll pick your showmanship winner.
All right, here is your junior showmanship.
Do it, Robin. Be careful. Catherine Coleman.
Okay, this is Catherine Coleman. That's our junior showmanship winner. Congratulations, Catherine. Good job, hon.
I know it's not normal.
My camera can use in that box too. It's not.
Okay, our junior showmanship is sponsored by Freeman Farms. That's Bill and Robin and family. And Robin's extension secretary here in Houston County. Bill's just an old cow farmer. Okay, Catherine Coleman, our junior showmanship winner. Okay, that's our junior showmanship winner leaving the ring there, and we're ready for our junior high showmanship persons to be in the lineup area and to, as the gate is opening, for you to come on in the ring for junior high showmanship. These are a little bit older 4-H'ers, a little bit more experienced in showing, more year or two more experience. So our judge today would be probably looking for a little bit more out of them, to work them a little bit more and to see a little bit more showmanship skills come out of this group of 4-H'ers. There will be one group of junior high 4-H'ers. These are 4-H members in grades 7th through 8th grade, I believe.
Say, don't think y'all do this job all by myself. Judge will work with each of these 4-H'ers, and not only looking at how the 4-H'ers are handling their calves and exhibiting their calves. He'll talk and visit with them to see a little bit about what kind of experiences they've had this year feeding, selecting, and feeding,
getting these calves ready to show for the last 147 days. They'll see what they know about their calves and how they've been feeding them, where they got them, and how they went about selecting them, and any other things that we might want to ask the exhibitors to see how they've worked with their calves this year.
He said he couldn't get over there too high. And the milk starts going on top. When he starts spitting that tank, it's going to go top.
Mike, they open y'all through it down there. They open y'all through it. Chrissy said they're having some kind of meeting about it today. After the water got high, they was going to route people through the
I guess that's why
I think there's something in it.
No, you said 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like I get 3 pictures. Oh, he didn't have
Y'all load that up.
Our junior high showmanship will be sponsored by Windy Ridge Farms. That's Mike Mobley, Laurie, and family. They will be our junior high sponsorship.
Let's give these showmen a nice round of applause. I asked each one of these individuals what their calves weighed today. They all, I'd say, got in the range of which their calf weighed. I also asked them in this age group, you need to be thinking of what you'd like to change about your calf and what you like about your calf. And each one of them gave me a good, a solid answer. Some of them I helped them on their answers on those calves to make them more competitive for the next show, so that they can compete better against different showmen and the same showman again. I'll go out and pick one today. Let's give these individuals a nice round of applause.
All right, there you have your junior high showmanship winner. That's Charlie Carter for junior high level. Congratulations, Charlie. Good job showing. Very good. Again, this class is sponsored by Windy Ridge Farms, Mike Mobley, Lori. The rest of the group may be excused from the show ring. And we'll need to get a picture here in the trophy presentation. Charlie Carter, junior high showmanship winner.
No accident.
Okay, we have our picture with the champion calf and exhibitor and sponsors for junior high showmanship. All right, we're ready for senior showmanship. This will be grades in 9th through 10th or 12th. And I don't know how many will be in that class. Let's see what comes in. This is our more experienced and older 4-H members that have shown cattle for more years. So we'll see the judge visit with these exhibitors probably a little bit more, and may even see if they and their calves could perform some tasks that the judge might want to see them perform in the ring, because they've had more years of showing experience showing cattle. Looks like we're going to have 5 in the ring for senior showmanship.
One more, who's coming?
Say one more is coming.
Just goes to show you they do have a mind of their own. No matter how hard you pull and tug. How about you pet on them? I see them sometimes tug on them and it's like, oh, well, you know, I think I might go. Gonna have to use this in steering wheel, I believe. This one here just don't want to go, or it wants to go a bunch. I don't know what the problem there is. But Chaz is having a hard time. Others are having a hard time. It's almost like they want to stop. He don't end up with bruises all over him. His mama will have to go home and check him for bruises.
You go home and check with ticks.
Check you for ticks, right? You know, I believe that boy is shaving. He looks to me like he's gathering a little beard there. I had just noticed that shadow on him. They grow up too fast for me. Well, there's another out there that's going, says senior showmanship. They must have picked out the meanest cow they had to show. Huh? Well, that makes it harder, more difficult. One that you have to control there. Windy day here, but we're getting close to a finish up here. I don't know. Is there any more shows after this one?
No.
This is it?
This is the last class.
Okay, I wanted to know if I needed more.
Montgomery County show that's the 19th.
Yeah. I done missed one thing today. I just happened to think about it. I could have got it. We could keep on. We got Roger Howell here. We could turn this into a Buck and Bronx show.
You really caught my eye. That's a good thing. I have some markets actually running my store. I tell you, only two guys come up there. You don't send it to the university. I got it. Randall sends that stuff from Central States Test and then you look at it. We send it to Nashville because they do it for it. They use that ELISA test. They would not test them because they were not getting the result. Then you need to do it. So I said it was the time good to y'all that if you don't know what to do with it, you probably don't know what you're doing to start with. And that cost probably $2 a head. Not much like that. Up there at Ford, they just you know, years ago, this was back in the 70s, British Fish and Dogs. We had a set of hogs that got set on the fire instead. We set one to cord, we set one to birthday, and up there, they said wasn't nothing wrong with ours until they started to do those. You're just going to go like it. They fire until they get back.
Well, here comes the judge.
Let's give these senior high a round of applause. They're all very showmen. I hope the junior and junior high members that come up and watch them, they can learn a lot from these kids. I asked them the same question I asked the others, but I was looking for a little different kind of answers. I asked their kids what they would change, what they like, and I wanted them to expand on that. I wanted them to tell me more in-depth terms than what the junior high kids have done, and I was not disappointed. Each and every one of those these students expanded on those questions. I also asked them what is the main nutrient that cattle, show cattle, cows, bulls, steers need each and every day. None of them got it, but I'm not disappointed. It's a little bit of a trick question. It would be water. Fresh water, clean water, that's what I was looking for. Still, they're a good set of kids, good set of showmen. I'm not disappointed. They all do a nice job. Let's give them another round of applause, and I'll pick your champion.
Okay, there you have your senior show person champion, Riley Pitts. Riley Pitts, she's had a lot of experience in the show ring in recent years. Does a tremendous job. Congratulations, Riley. Tremendous job. Congratulations. The senior showmanship is sponsored by, in memory of Mr. and Mrs. Raymond Mobley. That's Laurie's grandparents. They were years ago senior for the 2011 Houston County Big Show. That concludes our show, ladies and gentlemen. We will have our sale started here at some time. I don't know exactly what time. Sam Fazell will get together with his show committee, or buyers committee.
Take a moment to thank our sponsors, Ace Hardware. They can be reached at 721-2500. They're located in Tennessee Ridge. They're at Gray's Crossing. Everything from making a simple key to building a whole house pattern. Next is Signature Healthcare. They're located in here in Tennessee, in Arlington Community. Long-time care, short-time care. They can be reached at 289-4141 for any information you may need. Next is Traditions First Bank. They can be reached at 289-5500. They're Houston County's only hometown bank. So whether you're looking to buy a home, refinance a car, finance a car, whatever, Houston County Drug Alliance is a great sponsor of ours, and they watch our children and different things go on within the community. Like I said, Ace Hardware, one of our oldest sponsors. Our oldest sponsor is Ace Hardware, located at Graves Crossing in Tennessee Ridge. We are WCBN Channel 12, and we'd like you to participate, to visit our sponsors there. Thank them every time you see them.